Very well, welcome back to Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles. Last time we completed we opened the way to Prison Island by unlocking the last seal. We did some side questing, we unlocked Amelia's 4th skill tree. Now we're going straight inside of Prison Island and we'll see what we can do there.
Our forces can only take so much. The capital's defenses are sure to fall. Forefathers, grant me your wisdom. Iluna melurukan taxis. Duko aruke meruke hato. It can't be. A giant. So this is what was sealed away.
How long has it been, Emperor?
This is our first encounter.
It is not you that I speak to, but your blood. The blood that shackled me.
I see. Then I assume I do not need to tell you the reason I am here.
There is no need. I already know why you have come. Use it. That is the reason I am here, after all.
Did they?
That light, it's... Father.
Father, I have become stronger.
I'm still good to go.
You guys done? Fine? Any new skills? Any new levels? Anything? You done? Good. Damn, that was a level up. We got a new art for Dumbat and Melia. Wow. What does it do? Oh, finally, Soaring Tempest. This is basically... It's kind of the same as Ryan's move. Definitely getting that. What are we removing though? We need all of these. Guess with Tempest Kick, we kind of need it though. Beerless is good, Sir Inert is good. They're all good! They're all good! I don't know what to remove. I guess I'll remove that. Maybe let's learn something new as well. Oh my god, we're just getting good arts everywhere. Starlight Kick. This thing inflicts topple after you use Spear Break. It is good. It is pretty good. We're just going to remove the debuff. Mind Blast is obviously awesome, but this thing is great. We got some levels on it. We also have the art book for it. Let's see, should have it from way back when. Art book. I think that's it. I want to actually show those arts off. If they are new, we might as well. Okay, let's see. We're probably gonna get harassed by enemies as we just walk around. Don't even need to actually aggro stuff on purpose. I said we were probably gonna get harassed, but I don't see anybody actually doing it. But these sky rays should be just noticing us continuously, right? No? Well, I guess they will now. It's usually around this bridge that they start aggroing. There we go. That's one. Fortunately, I can't really topple this, but I can just show Spirit Break and Starlight Kick. That's how it goes. Yeah, and that's a direct topple. It doesn't go for a break. And makes Melia even stronger, because you know she can just topple with 2 hearts. That's the fastest topple in the game. So let's get some buffs out there. And recharge is quite fast, as you can see. Almost already up to another one. And the more points we plug in there, the faster we'll all go. Oh, we saw that. Let's just put Dumban in the team, in the lead now. We can show Soaring Tempest, maybe. Another Nebula, we don't care about that. All we care here is going up to the very top. It's a straight path anyway, you don't really need to. Yeah, there's not much effort in this dungeon, just a straight, very linear dungeon.
Whoa! Big door. Whatever needed this door was massive. Dino Beast! It's just a statue. Don't freak us out like that, Ricky.
Is this a person? I can't make it out. This may very well be the appearance of my forefathers. The legends tell that they differed greatly to how we look now.
And this is what they looked like.
Wait a minute. I've seen this thing somewhere before.
Oh, Dino Beast! Dino Beast!
You might be right. It reminds me of the Telethia as well.
Did your ancestors build this island?
No. The stories tell of this place existing long before my people. No one knows for sure. But we think our forefathers are the ones who sealed it. I wonder what's hidden inside. Well, we'll know soon enough, I suppose. There. An engraving by the forefathers. I've seen this engraving around the capital. Many researchers have tried and failed to discover its meaning.
Hey, Shulk. That symbol.
Yeah. It's similar to the Monado symbols. There must be a connection.
Connection?
The sealed door of Prison Island. It is said only a true successor to the throne can open it.
Then the Emperor must be inside.
I believe so. Forefathers, I, your descendant, Melia Antiqua, stand before you. For the sake of our world, release the seal! Just like at the tomb.
What's it doing?
Aren't we going to help? Please, do not worry. It is necessary.
Heir to the Monado. Let the shackles be released!
What is it, Shulk? Get a move on. You saw it, right? Us bashing that Tin Man's head in?
Hold on a second.
Oh, here we go. I knew you'd start overthinking.
There's not much time, Shulk. We've got to go now.
Sharla's right. We'll miss our chance to take that murdering Mechon down. And save Melia's father, too.
Okay.
Alright, so what do we get from that cutscene? Oh, wait, another one? Damn. Please, I was about to say something very important. Game, please. I was about to explain my very, very important thing. What do we get from the cutscene where we saw the Telethia statue? Malia said that well, we don't know if it's a Telethia, but it's more like a dinosaur kind of thing, right? Malia said that her ancestors looked like dinosaurs. So they basically descending from dinosaurs. So Malia is basically Dana from Ys 8. And basically that means that Malia has some dinosaur blood in her, meaning she's like a 5% monster girl, meaning she now elevates to best girl in the game. Now that was the very important thing. What were you thinking? Of course. Very important. Told you, very important. That's the most important thing. We had to discuss it. It's important. But I think this should bring us to the top. Again, very linear dungeon. Yeah, we're good.
We must be outside the tower.
Are we here?
This is it. This is the place I saw.
Melia!
Father! Father? Who is this?
Welcome, true heir to the Monado.
Huh? Who are you?
Check that guy out.
Is this...
He's one of the giants, said to have become extinct eons ago. This is what our forefathers locked away.
I am Zanza, and I have waited centuries for you.
You waited for him? But I thought our forefathers imprisoned you here.
I forged the Monado. It is molded from me. All who wield the sword are made known to me.
You made the Monado?
Yes. I made it millennia ago to oppose Mechonis.
But why are you imprisoned?
The Monado controls the principle upon which life is based, the source of your existence. Ether. Master the principle of life, and all things will bow to you. Your power would be infinite. As you now know, the sword gives the wielder the power of foresight. And I myself once used that sword against the Mechonis and defeated it.
You're telling us you beat the Mechonis with that tiny thing?
Its appearance is merely an illusion. Its form morphs to conform to the will of its master. The power comes from within. But its power was feared by some. That is why the High Entia imprisoned me here long ago.
That can't be true. Our forefathers would have had better reason.
You are what you are. Do you not believe your own eyes? Open your mind, new ruler of the High Entia. The Monado is the blade of the Bionis, the only force that can oppose the Mechonis. As the wielder grows, so too does his ability to control all things. Yet there is still power trapped in the sword. The Monado is in shackles.
Shackles?
It is suppressed.
You mean...
Yes, it was this constraint that gave rise to Faced Mechon. Mechon which cannot be destroyed by the Monado.
This is beginning to wear thin. Where's this power coming from? That? So he's come out to play. That's cheating. Can't have that. This is gonna be good. Try and stop my new toy. Catch this, Zanza.
These shackles... they must be the reason the Monado can't hurt people as well. Does that have something to do with the Faced Mechon?
You must find that out by yourself. I will remove those shackles for you. But you must take the Monado and free me from this prison. Free me, and the Monado will cut down anything you wish. Nothing but a god can stand in your way.
Don't do it, Shulk.
But Melia, why?
Something's not right. The Forefathers must have had good reason to seal him.
I need that power. I thought you of all people would understand.
I do, but it's just...
Hold on a minute. He only said he'd release this new power. Sounds like a good idea to me.
But...
Melia, please understand. I must do what I set out to. The Mechon must pay.
Young Shulk, I will not force you. I ask for nothing in return. It is your choice.
I will.
Heir to the Monado, your will shall be done. Let the shackles be released!
This party's over!
Oh!
Zanza!
Oh!
It's him! Metal Face!
Sorry we're late to the party. What do you think of our leader's gift?
How did you know we'd be here?
What's that? The poor insects are a little confused. We're here for the old fool. If he's dead, he can't power up the Monado. You being here's just an added bonus. Huh?
A silver-faced Mechon!
Zanza? Respond, Zanza. I know you can hear me.
I sense thought waves.
Zanza, how many more will you sacrifice?
Who are you to talk to me? How dare you? You know nothing.
I am here to talk, Zanza.
Mechon! You will pay for what you've done!
Please wait. I mean you no harm.
Give us back Fiora! Give her back!
I told you to stay out of the way, boy!
Shulk!
Weak and pathetic.
Dumban!
Stupid bug!
Melia!
Look at you, worthless without the Monado. Isn't that right, Dumban?
What or who are you? How do you know me?
Let's see if this jogs your memory!
He moves like... But that's impossible! Dunban!
Cease immediately. They are not our target.
Any final words? Die! Who dares?
Stop at once! Mechon!
Emperor!
Father!
Are you hurt, Melia?
No. Father.
You're gonna pay for that. You bag of bones!
Melia!
Looks like he's had his wings clipped. Did you really expect to beat me?
Emperor! I failed you.
Heir to the Monado.
Huh? Zanza! You're alive! Give me the power I need!
I am now a mere shell. The power is already yours.
What?
The shackles have been broken. Wield the sword. It bends to your will. Think of your enemy, and the power to defeat them is yours.
Zanza. Mechon. It's not over. The people of Bionis will never let you triumph!
It's changing form!
Be careful! We cannot withstand such power!
Shulk! I'm feeling it!
That's cold! Flowing through me!
We can definitely do this!
Summon Aqua!
Shadow Eye!
Electric Aqua!
This isn't going well. You think as I do?
Summon Aqua!
Light heal! We can definitely do this! Electric Gunbuster! This'll leave a mark!
Helping each other is our greatest strength.
Exactly, Velia! That's the source of our strength! Monado, lend us your power! Monado, save us from harm! Thank you, Dunban. Split it!
Summon
Gale Slash!
Now is the time to attack.
You'll be gone before you know what hit you. Alright, let's do this! Slash! Dunban! We're counting on you! Steel Strike! Melia!
Acknowledged. Witness my true power. Bravo. Oh, bravo.
We are at one with the battle! Perfect! I'm really feeling it. Don't get careless. We can definitely do this! Monado! Faster! We move with the same pace! Yeah, Dunban! I'm feeling it!
Ether is flowing through.
We can definitely do this!
Summon.
Behold the power of the Monado! Gale Flash! You will know the pain and suffering you caused the Emperor and Fiora!
Desist!
What? Look at him! The Monado was changed!
Good. Now you feel it. Swing the blade to your heart's content.
Wait. Is this what you truly desire, Zanza?
I see now. It is as I suspected. You exist outside the pre-established harmony.
Is that... a pond? No way! Fiora! Fiora! You're still alive!
Zanza, you have not changed at all. That is clear. But still, I cannot...
Do as you please.
Fiora! Wait!
My mission is complete. Returning to base.
You were lucky this time, dumb man. But next time, I'll slice you in two.
It's me, Shulk! Fiora!
We were too late. Again. I saw it. I knew it would happen.
Shulk.
Why? Why did this have to happen?
Father.
Melia, the hope of our people. You must not cry.
Don't say that. I don't care how improper it is. Let me cry.
Melia.
Why does it have to be me? If all it takes is to be half Homs.
Is that what you think? You are very much mistaken.
But...
To become the hope of the High Entia is a fate that you choose for yourself. As long as you remember this, it is certain that you will be worthy of that name. But remember this also. It is not because you are the hope of the High Entia that I love you. It is because I love you. And I wish for you to become that hope. Heir to the Monado, I leave the sword in your hands. The sword that my forefathers sealed away. With it, you can succeed.
Your Majesty.
Melia, cry for as long as you must. But when your tears are dry...
Father! No!
Melia, come with me.
Shulk,
You'll have plenty of time to think about your empire and your people's hopes. If you need me, I will be at your side. But you are an individual. You are Melia Antiqua. And you can't let them get away with this.
You're right. My foremost concern is making them pay.
Well played indeed, Zanza.
I do what is necessary for the world.
I could very easily have stood in for you.
Your sentiment is appreciated. I see a storm on the horizon.